Welcome back to National Day 2011 celebrations, coming to you live from the Marina Bay floating platform. And a big hello as well to our listeners on MediaCorp's Radio 938 Live.
Wearing the colors of celebration, Singaporeans from all walks of life, young and old, celebrating the nation's 46th birthday. They all come from different races and different cultures, but they're all waving one flag, that of the Singapore flag. And you can see our hosts getting the crowd, geeing the crowd out to sing, along with the performers for the day. A shot of Bloko, and then cute little boys from the Nuts crew are dancing as well to the music of ABBA and Dancing Queen. Now, Glenda, I don't know if the organizers had a hand in choosing these songs for a specific reason, but Dancing Queen was released just 7 days after Singapore turned 11 years old in 1976. Earlier on, we heard Hey Jude from the Beatles. That was released 17 days after Singapore turned 3. All August songs released. And this song, Nobody by Wonder Girls, was completed in August in 2009, or 2008, I should say. So there we go. I think they probably had a hand in this as well. So very good job.
Great choices. I'm enjoying the song. If you at home know the lyrics, why not sing along as well?
Yes, it is a musical this year after all, isn't it? A musical extravaganza. And because of that, the audience are encouraged to do a little bit of sing and dance. And yes, smile as well, which we've seen plenty of here at the Marina Bay floating platform. Those are the IT girls, the Nuts crew, along with the Touch motivators on stage, providing the percussion drums behind is Bloko Singapura. And we're gonna get into Justin Bieber's Baby, which the younger generation will know all about, and they will probably teach the older generation to sing as well. It is what it is here at the Marina Bay floating platform with the flags all out. Singapore turns 46 years old. And the people in blue you saw earlier on there, they come from Touch Community Services. And they have been beside these guys and girls in the crowd, young and old. And as I said, united and waving one flag. That's a perfect shot, especially if you're traveling on the expressways today. It's just a sea of red here at the Marina Bay floating platforms. And right in front of the Touch motivators, you can see the fun packs, Glenda.
These fun packs, they come in 4 designs depicting the unique aspect of Singapore. And what's interesting about this year's goodie bag is that it comes with an eco message where audiences, they are encouraged to reuse and recycle the items. So, for example, the flags that you see are members of Parliament waving now. The stand can be used as a card holder. The popular light sticks will be lit when the sun goes down, and it can double up at home as a lamp.
And we have the ever-popular maracas as well. Well, dare we say it, the audience have gone gaga over receiving the fun packs. And they love the items inside there. We all know this song. One of the songs that is almost a staple diet in the new millennium when it comes to the National Day Parade.
This is home. And a very apt theme this year is Marjula, Singapore spirit. So what does it mean? Marjula means onward. It represents our strength, energy and dynamism to continually strive towards building a better Singapore. And a word we are familiar with, which has deep roots in our history, one that also connects with our national anthem.
My dreams wait for me, where that river always flows.
Here we go.
Tell me, I won't be alone. This is where I know it's almost home, 'cause I'm never alone. But this is where
Home, 'cause you're always there. I can't compare, so this is where
This is home. This is Singapore. And 46 years on, we can be proud of what we have achieved as a nation. The Marina Bay skyline in its full completion for the first National Day Parade.
Of a new decade.
And you know what? It's the first time that our beautiful marina skyline.
Now, show hosts for today, Gurmit Singh, Denise Keller, Belinda Lee and Suhami Yusuf is getting the crowd ready for the next display, which is one of the most thrilling and in fact one of the most anticipated displays at every National Day Parade.
Ladies and gentlemen, the arrival of senior parliamentary secretaries, mayors, ministers of state, and senior ministers of state.
A huge roar to welcome the arrival of former Prime Ministers Mr. Lee Kuan Yew and Mr. Goh Chok Tong, Singapore's first two Prime Ministers who decided to retire this year.
Turning of a page, allowing a new generation of ministers to connect and engage with the people of Singapore and to shape the future of this nation.
87-year-old Mr. Lee was Singapore's first Prime Minister, a post he held from 1959 to 1990. Celebrating his 88th birthday, by the way, on the 16th of September.
The arrival of cabinet ministers and deputy prime ministers.
And now we welcome our Deputy Prime Ministers, Mr. Teo Chee Hean and Tharman Shanmugaratnam, arriving together with our Cabinet Ministers. Year-old Mr. Goh was Singapore's second Prime Minister, and he held the post from 1990 to 2004.
Welcome, cabinet ministers. Let's give them all a big round of applause as well. All the people here, yourselves. What an amazing day it's going to be.
So the ministers have arrived and the crowd are all set and ready for the next section, which, as we said earlier on, Glenda, is such a crowd favorite here at the Marina Bay floating platform and almost every National Day Parade.
And the interesting bit is it won't start from the floating platform. Literally, it'll come out of the sky.
Yes, absolutely right. In fact, they've been around for a long time, but it was only in 1996 that they formed the team name Red Lions. And I think those two words alone will tell you what is going to happen next. First, though, a gentle reminder and a check on whether the crowd's okay. They are, so the Red Lions are all set and ready for the jump-off.
Now looking to the skies is the Singapore Armed Forces parachute team. Most well known for free fall displays, and there they go, descending from a height of 10,000 feet, jumping from a Super Puma helicopter.
You can hear the roars from the Marina Bay platform as they await for their arrival, and they're free-falling at a breathtaking speed of 200 kilometers per hour before deploying their parachutes. It's exactly 1 minute from jumping, the parachutes open, and then 4 minutes before they land on the ground. It's a lovely shot from the helicopter, and you can see they're almost just seeing a red dots over there, and it'll land just in front of these people. And the parachutes are out. That means that we are going to be seeing them in about 4 minutes. Between those 6 free fallers, Glenda, they have more than 6,500 jumps, you were telling me.
That's right. You know, Mark, they make it look so easy. But these amazingly skilled soldiers, they're performing a task that is extremely difficult and challenging. And yet, it looks so effortlessly, especially when they land.
Absolutely. You're going to see that in a short little while. And that's the shots from one of the Red Lions and what he is seeing from up above. But the crowd will get into the mood in a very short while to greet the Red Lions.
In fact, the crowd has also played their part today. They're all dressed in red, so from their point of view, it's a little red dot that they're seeing.
Yes. They know where to land, and the beauty of the Marina Bay platform is that they're going to be landing in front of the strip, just in front of the crowd, so it won't be too far away from the spectators. Well, since its first appearance in 1989 as a formalized team, they've been having free-fall displays and sporadic ones since 1970s by members of the Singapore Commandos formation. But 1996 was when they adopted the name Red Lions, and they've been jumping as the Red Lions ever since. And despite the number of jumps that they've had for the National Day Parade, it's a totally different thing altogether, and they've been practicing since April for it.
And the crowd greeting the first Red Line, First Warrant Officer Tan Lee Koon. And he's had more than 1,200 jumps participating in his 6th National Day Parade.
And he's still lapping it up. How about Second Warrant Officer Krishnan? More than 2,200 jumps. This is his 14th NDP jump. Clean as a whistle, the landing. Would you expect anything less?
Third, Second Warrant Officer Chong Boon Heng. He's had more than 900 jumps, participating in his 3rd National Day Parade. Take that, 901 jumps.
901 brilliant jumps. And how about the first National Day Parade for this next person? Second Warrant Officer Mayaswaran. He's had more than 600 jumps, but he's gonna lap it up, and he's gonna feel the excitement from the Marina Bay platform when he lands for his bow in the National Day Parade.
And coming smoothly in, Second Warrant Officer Tan Zheng Xiong with more than 1,300 jumps, participating in his 3rd National Day jump.
Just one more to land for this thrilling display. More than 1,300 jumps. Second Warrant Officer Tan Zheng Xiong. Hear the crowd go, oh, and a greeting for Second Warrant Officer Tan. 3rd NDP jump. The Red Lions have landed, and in a short while the musical extravaganza begins, the heartbeat of Singapore. And we'll be back just for that.
Welcome back to our live coverage of National Day Parade 2011, coming to you live from the Marina Bay floating platform. Now, Singaporeans from all walks of life are here today to celebrate the nation's 46th birthday through song and dance. And this year's party is a musical extravaganza, and will celebrate the Singapore story through the eyes of 2 main characters, father and son.
In fact, the father and son are in the audience, somewhere in the audience. The camera will try to pick them up in a very short while. And their story brings out the different elements of the Singapore spirit. Their story is told using Singapore's history as a backdrop.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And as a father reminisces about his first National Day parade, his son is playing with his computer games and daydreaming about real-life military operations.
Well, you've cut it down to just a few people here at the Marina Bay platform. I'm sure we will be able to catch them in a very short while. I hope you're feeling the energy that we're feeling right here. The festivities have been going on around the bay, and the spectators here have come out in full force with full voice.
And what you're seeing right now is called the Marina Wave.
Finally, we have the Marina Wave. Even the MPs are taking part in the Marina Wave as well. Yes, standing up for Singapore in a different way. Now let's see if we can pan into the father and son who are part of the crowd. I'm sure they're doing the wave as well. And